Focusing areas and focusing modes of modern digital cameras and mirrorless cameras can be scarily confusing. This is what this lesson is about. Viewers, this course was originally launched on my online ProCert program. Now, before I continue with this lesson, I'd like to bring your attention to the promo that we have for our online ProCert program. Instead of paying for this price, check out the promo price. We're doing this promo because we realize that many of our subscribers are graduating. It's proven to be effective. With this program, they have become multidisciplinary photographers and certified too. So hurry, sign up this program now. Take advantage of the promo that we have. Become a multidisciplinary photographer that can shoot product, food, e-commerce, anything, digital imager. You want it, you have it in this course. And not only that, get yourself certified and turn photography into a side income, because the world is completely moving into digital and everything needs photos to sell. So back to our lesson now. Let's go through the first one first. The focusing modes. You have the autofocus single, or the Canon calls it the one shot. Most camera calls it AFS, autofocus single. And then you have the autofocus auto, where the Canon calls it AI focus. And then you have the autofocus continuous, where Canon calls it AI servo. Well, allow me to explain what they do. Because basically you have three situations where you pick what to focus. The first one is where your subject is barely moving, like this one. It's easy. You know that is the subject and the subject is not moving. Another one is where the subject is moving. And the third one is a groups of subjects like this. In autofocus single, you choose this mode if your subject is not moving. And then you have subjects that move. When subject moves, you need to chase. So that's why I like to remember AFC as not autofocus continuous, but autofocus chase, and AFS as autofocus still. So if you have problem remembering, you can try this method instead of calling it autofocus single or autofocus continuous. If you own a Canon, then this is called autofocus servo. It uses a motor. A servo is an electronic motor that turns your lens to continuously try to attain focus on your subject, like this girl dancing here. And then you have your autofocus auto. What you're trying to tell the camera is, hey, you know what? You choose what to focus. That's kind of like you choosing my lunch for me. So this is how you use this logic when choosing your focusing mode. Subjects moving, autofocus continuous. Subject not moving, autofocus still or single. You want the camera to decide where to focus, autofocus auto. So you notice that autofocus modes help you to choose and tell the camera what is the behavior of your subject, but you still need to choose where to focus for both of this mode, which is autofocus single and autofocus continuous. When it comes to autofocus auto, you are leaving that decision to your camera. Let's start with the first one. When it comes to autofocus single, it's best that you choose a focusing area, and this is what this lesson is about. The area where these red dots appear, it may be green on your camera. These dots are called focusing point. Think of them like laser pointers. Where you point them is where the camera would try to attain focus. So if you're using autofocus single, you can put your focus point in any of these regions here where the focus point exists. But bear in mind, most cameras would have a specific patterns where focus points can appear. It cannot be all over your viewfinder unless perhaps you own the most modern mirrorless cameras. My suggestion is to leave the focus point in the center of your viewfinder, because the center focus point is the most powerful one because it uses something called the crosshair sensor. It has a vertical sensor and it also has a horizontal sensor, which means that horizontal sensor is used to detect any vertical subject, and if the subject is horizontal, like your horizon in a landscape shoot, then you can use a vertical focus sensor. I'll touch more about focus sensor later on. So in summary, when it comes to autofocus single, choose a single point. You have an option of leaving it in the center or move your focus point around. When it comes to autofocus continuous, you need to have the camera following your subject like this girl dancing here. So what the camera tries to do is it uses a motor to turn the lens silently. That's why with the Canon they call it the silent wave motor, because when the lens motor is turning, you can't even hear it. Those are expensive lenses. You try to move the focus point to match the movement of this girl, but the camera needs to know which girl you're trying to detect. So that is why it's important for you to take up the camera, set it to AFC mode, and set it to a tracking focus region like this. I'll show you how to do this in 3 different cameras. And then press down your shutter release button, holding it down without pressing the shutter release button. Move your camera to follow and track the girl. You're gonna see dots like this appear if you own modern cameras. And then the third one is you're leaving it completely to the algorithm and AI logic of your camera to choose where to focus. This is where you choose autofocus auto. But some cameras abandon this already now. They call it the autofocus single but auto area. So in this lesson, we are particularly focused on the focusing area. So you're holding down the camera and then you let the camera decide where to focus. So this is how it will look like. Certain times the camera will try to focus on this part of the camera. So you notice that the focus point moves to this part. If you release your shutter release button and press again, you may get a slightly different pattern of focusing points. So the trick is this. You keep on holding, releasing until you see a good focusing pattern that averages out the focusing for you. This is useful when you're shooting group pictures or shooting landscape. So here's a summary of your selection of focusing mode and the corresponding focusing area. If you use autofocus single, choose a single area and then you have 2 choices. Put it in the center, where we're going to learn focus, lock, recompose method, or move the focus point around in the viewfinder. And then if you have your subjects moving, changing your focusing mode to AFC or AF servo will not help. You also need to activate and tell the camera that use this focusing area to your advantage to follow your subject. And finally, if you choose autofocus auto, you should be choosing a wide area to let the camera work. But if your camera doesn't have AFA, simple. You can choose autofocus single and choose a wide area. That is why some brands abandon autofocus auto now, because you can choose autofocus single and choose an auto area. I know it's confusing. You just have to choose based on this criteria. Oh, before we go, don't forget, check out my website and take advantage of this online ProCert program with this promo now. I'll see you in the next video.